Welcome back to my channel everyone. So today I am going to discuss about non-cyclic photophosphorylation. Okay. Previously I have discussed about the phosphorylation and photophosphorylation process. You can watch that video and then this is the sequence of that video. Okay. So during the photophosphorylation, that is the non-cyclic photophosphorylation, okay, what is happening? PS1 and PS2 both are involved. Okay. So PS1 gets excited at 700 nanometer of wavelength of light and PS2 gets excited at 680 nanometer wavelength of light. Both of these are involved during this non-cyclic photophosphorylation process. Okay, the location for the non-cyclic photophosphorylation is thylakoid membrane of the chloroplast. Okay, and the final products are ATP, NADPH and O2. Okay, so now we will look into the definition of the non-cyclic photophosphorylation. So what is happening? It is the process by which ATP and NADPH are produced, okay, during the light reaction of the photosynthesis. Okay, we know that the product of the light reaction of photosynthesis is these two, right? ATP and NADPH. So how these things are formed, we will look into this matter, okay, during this non-cyclic photophosphorylation process. Okay, so here the electrons are flowing a unidirectional flow. Okay, the electrons are coming from the H2O molecule and it is getting transferred to the NADP plus molecule, which is getting reduced to NADPH, which is the final product of our phosphorylation process. Okay, so here I have also mentioned that the electron source here is water. By splitting of the water, the electrons are released and then that electron is being passed on from the H2O molecule to the NADP plus molecule, okay, through PS2 and then PS1. First PS2 and then PS1. Okay, so now we will look into the steps of it. So the first step is absorption of the light. Okay, you can look into the picture also. Here it is the PS2, right? So first the light energy will come and will excite this light harvesting complex of PS2. Okay, the reaction center is made up of chlorophyll A. Okay, so it will absorb the light and the electrons will get excited and then that electron will be accepted by electron acceptor. Okay, and here the H2O molecule is there which will break down and which will release the electrons. Okay, and that electron will move here. Okay, by this splitting of this water, the electron will come and will enter this PS2. Okay, and then the light energy will come and will excite the electron, which will be accepted by this electron acceptor. Okay, and then this electron acceptor will pass the electron to the electron transport chain. Okay, in NCERT, the electron name of the electron carriers are not there, but I have mentioned the name of the electron carriers as you have to read further when you read about the chemiosmotic theory. So that is why you have to know the names of the carriers also. Okay, so the first carrier is plastoquinone. The short form is PQ and I have written the full form here, plastoquinone. Then it will be transferred to cytochrome complex. Okay, then it will be transferred to plastocyanin and at last it will reach to PS1. So this is how the electron is getting transferred from the PS2 to PS1. Okay, electron is coming from the water and then entering the PS2 and then by the electron carriers like plastocyanin, plastoquinone and first is plastoquinone, then is cytochrome and then is plastocyanin. These are the carriers. These three will carry the electron to the PS1. Okay, now the electron has reached PS1. Okay, and again the light energy is coming like this and now PS1 will be excited. Okay, the electron from the PS1 will be excited and then again that electron will jump and will be accepted by another electron acceptor which is known as ferredoxine. Okay, here the electron carrier is the ferredoxine. Okay, this one. So this will carry the electron and it will transfer the electron to NADP plus. Okay, now this NADP plus will be reduced. Okay, by NADP plus reductase enzyme. This is the enzyme by which NADP plus will be reduced and it will form the NADPH. Okay, and whenever the electrons are getting transferred during this time, one molecule of ATP has also been produced. So these are the final product of our reaction, right? ATP and NADPH. Okay, and by the splitting of the water, oxygen has also developed. So these three are the final products of our non-cyclic photophosphorylation. Why we are calling it non-cyclic? Because the electrons that is moving forward is not coming back, right? The flow of the electron is from H2O to PS1. First is PS2, okay, then it is PS1, and at last it reaches the NADP plus. Okay, so electron is moving from here to here, but it is not coming back. There is no coming back of the electron. So that is why it is called non-cyclic. Okay, because the electron is not coming back. There is no cyclic process of coming back of the electron. It is a non-cyclic process. So that is we are calling this as non-cyclic photophosphorylation. I hope you have understood. So to learn more, please stay tuned and watch my videos. Thank you for watching.